Hey, it's the Scotch Test Dummies. We're coming to you with another cocktail. Manhattans, baby, Manhattans.
These are Manhattans.
Pre-made, and we're going to test it.
Pre-made Manhattan style.
Easy style.
Summertime sipping lighter drink cocktail style.
Baby. All right, we're in. So, run the lineup.
Just real quick, following up, we did Old Fashions.
Yes.
And same lineup here, but with
Almost.
Manhattans.
Right.
So batch and bottle.
Yes.
Made with Glenfiddich.
There you go.
Manhattan.
Right.
Bullet.
Bullet, and then High West. Yeah. And we've got a little bit changed. The other High West was 43, this 37.
ABV.
ABV is 37% on the High West.
Bullet is the same.
37.
37 and a half.
Yeah. I knew it was a point.
Batch and bottle with the Glenfiddich is lower. 30% ABV.
Very low. So,
Real quick, 375 milliliters. They say there's approximately 6 cocktails in here in each one. So they're counting on about a 2-ounce pour.
okay. And that's
Since
all
these
four.
since these are higher ABVs, that's probably why.
Sure.
I don't know. I mean,
Makes sense.
all right.
I'm used to seeing a big full glass with
I know.
a ton
That's
of
what I
ice
was
in it.
thinking
Yeah.
too when I bought these, and
But
I'm like, well, there's no way that's
You
going
know,
to
they
make 6.
literally layer that ice in, though, and then they still kind of pour it over.
Yeah, maybe not with a Manhattan and an old fashioned.
Good point. That's
don't
actually a
know.
very good point. You're
don't
right.
know.
You're right.
So I like my whiskey neat usually. But coming up on summertime, it's a good time to look at some of these. And there's actually an acronym for these pre-mixed cocktails. It's not PMC. I forget what they call these. It's like,
That would be a good acronym. for it.
I know, it's different. It's like, cocktail in a bottle.
Yeah.
CIB. I don't know. It's different. But anyway, let me grab the ice real quick. We wanted to do this with the old fashions. We had the ice in here. It kind of melted.
It melted
got
a little
sloppy.
quick. Yeah, so we're going to do the ice. We're going to cut and layer in the ice now.
That's right.
Boom.
All right.
I'll pour the High West. I'll nail you here.
You're going left to
Nail
right.
you.
I'm going right to left. Batch and bottle made with Glenfiddich, single malt Scotch.
High West.
Ooh, well, that's dark
Ooh.
compared to the old fashioned.
By nail it, I just mean I'll pour it in there.
Bullet in the middle.
Okay?
Oh, whoops! I didn't pour yours.
That's all right.
Bullet in the middle.
That's right. I'll grab this one. And there we go. All right. I got to remember batch and bottle.
Batch and bottle.
first.
Glenfiddich. Now, does it say Glenfiddich 12? It does not. Just Glenfiddich. I would imagine Glenfiddich 12.
Got it. This, wait till you smell this. This is interesting. All right.
Wait, you know what? I grabbed my glasses just in case here. I needed to try to read something.
What is, and this is where I'm ignorant. What all goes into
Oh.
Manhattan?
So the batch and bottle Glenfiddich says it's a Scotch Manhattan cocktail made with Glenfiddich single malt Scotch whiskey, vermouth, and bitters.
There you go.
30, and the batch and bottle again, lowest here, 30% darkest color for sure. Ooh, wow, there's
Yeah. It's
What is
almost like a floral. You can keep them on. It's like a floral tangerine or something.
that's got to be could be the vermouth.
Yeah. I think that's the vermouth.
There is a oakiness, a lot of oak,
A lot of oak coming through. Like a
syrup,
wood
cherry,
I do get the cherry
wood,
syrup.
cherry wood. You think cherry syrup? Mm-hmm. Little darker on the palate than I had
Yeah.
imagined. Of course, I'm not like a Manhattan expert.
Nope. Nor am I. Obviously. I didn't even know what was in it. That's interesting. Though. I get a lot of spices in there. A lot of spice.
Yeah.
All right, so the bullet. Now you got to go back to the glasses. Might as well leave them on. Make you look smart, like me. What you got? Very
Made
different
with,
smell, a little more pine.
so this is straight rye whiskey, vermouth, and bitters.
Again, I get a little more pine nut here.
This perfectly crafted cocktail is ready to enjoy. Feel free to serve neat, chilled, or over ice. Should you decide to garnish, you will have to grapple with the age-old debate: lemon twist, orange twist, or cherries. Choose whatever you want. Whatever you want, you're the bartender now.
Sip this one before I tell you what I get.
All right. Bullet Manhattan cocktail. You just said this one. Again,
Sorry.
you've got
Sip
to say.
the Bullet Manhattan cocktail before I say anything about the Bullet Manhattan cocktail. I don't like it. I don't like it. It's like a pine juice. Yeah.
It's lighter. There's more citrus. More.
pine.
There's pine.
I feel like there's, and I grew up in the mountains, Evergreen, Colorado. I feel like if you could make pine needles drip, this is what you'd get. Now you can't make a pine needle drip.
I was surprised by the batch and bottle with
Yes.
the
Batch and
Glenfiddich.
bottle.
It's darker on the palate. I mean, it's darker in color, but it's darker on the palate. This is lighter, piney,
I wouldn't enjoy that one.
citrusy, zesty.
I'm missing something there. I'm ready to move on to the high
Sweet.
west. Hello. Uh-oh. You got more?
No.
Piney.
Piney. All right.
Going to the high west Manhattan. The high west Manhattan coming in 37%.
In the old fashioned, the High West was our favorite.
It was.
of that batch.
Yeah, it was nice. So we'll see what it does here.
None of the pine.
No,
A lot of the oaks that we see in the Glenfiddich.
I barely
Batch
get
and
the
bottle.
vermouth. I get a touch of vermouth and a syrupy sweetness on the finish.
Yes, I agree. Different. To me, the High West Old Fashioned stood out,
Yes.
but I don't know that the Old West Manhattan is standing out.
Doesn't, yeah.
I think the batch and bottle
The batch and
Manhattan
bottle so far
is standing out.
was the Head and Shoulders.
You know, like when you have a drink like this and the ice is clinking,
Yeah, it's
I
a little
feel-
tingle. It's like cling, cling,
I feel more sophisticated.
because it talks to you.
It's like if there were people around and you've got your glass and they're like, he's got ice in his drink. That's very sophisticated.
If you made
I
it
do-
yourself and made your own bitters.
The Bullet is my least favorite here, and it's a close. Actually, the batch and bottle and the High West are close.
I just got a little chocolate with the batch and bottle. In the finish, I got a chocolatey cocoa. I like it. I would like to take that one home. That one's very good.
Caramel High West caramely. Brown. Oh, yeah. Oh, is that the same one?
It
I hope
is.
that's the same
I don't
one.
want the Bullet. You can have mine. I'm not going back to it.
I was like,
Sorry, I made
damn,
you
what are you
nervous.
pouring? I
Yeah,
know.
I doubled you up. You drink that.
What Bart does is he usually would mix that up. I'd be like, you just poured that
Nope.
in my High West.
Yep, you got High West doubled up. I don't want the pine. This green wrapper on here tells you pine. That's pine.
It is.
I didn't like it.
Summertime,
Yes.
like we said, I think this was actually, and it was unplanned to do that. I'd seen them in the liquor store. I picked them up really to try. They've been, and I forget what that acronym with these pre-mixed cocktails is, but going back to the batch and bottle.
CQB. Cocktail, quite beautiful.
That batch and bottle is,
I know. That's the one I like. Don't worry about it, though. I'm gonna take that one home.
that is the lowest ABV though one as well, 30%,
That's tasty.
37 and 37.
Yeah, that is good.
Bullet is definitely my least favorite. Now the old fashions, I would have drank any one of those.
Sure. Yeah, they're all good.
Bullet is my least favorite here. Let me go back and
Now
just
that you got a big old drink, you got a man-sized Manhattan. You got a big Manhattan there. It turns
It's
me
lighter.
off.
It's the lightest.
I like it.
It's the most citrusy,
Piney.
piney, and it's almost like a burnt citrus. It's like when we made those pre-mixed cocktails, and you take the citrus and you squeeze it and you burn it.
Yeah.
Or you got your lighter and then you squeeze it and you burn the zest.
I'm going to admit, that's probably my negative with the cocktails. You can go wild with it, and it's like a good magician that can do the coin out of your ear or whatever, and you're like, dang. But there's orange zest starting on fire. There's crushed things going on. There's spiraled orange peels. It's too much for me. I'm a simple man, which is why these are nice. I like where.
Well, I know, but just for visual, people are like, which one?
I know. I'm just
Which
teasing.
which?
Teasing. They know. Batch and bottle, baby. Batch and bottle. What say you? What else? I've said all I need to say. Come on.
I want to
More of
do.
that
I'm
bullet.
really surprised. Okay, so in the old fashioned, they're still sitting. I got to look up to reference. I'm like, we're on the Manhattans. When we did the old fashions, they were all pretty good. I would drink any one of them. The batch and bottle was made with monkey shoulder. It was the lightest of the three. This batch and bottle with the Glenfiddich
I feel like the Fiddic's coming through.
is really got just a nice.
I just snuck some of yours, and I'm glad I did because it's the best.
And
It
and
is
with
good.
with the old fashioned, the High
do it
West,
again.
the High West was the best. But let me go back to it real quick here.
That Glenfiddich in that batch and bottle is good. Man, I like it.
There's a little bit more bite on the High West, probably from the ABV.
Take one last sip of that batch and bottle. It's just good. It's got a caramelness
There's-
to it.
There's a little something extra on the nose. As
Man,
well.
whatever they did there, that is really, really good. Now I get a little bit of caramel in the finish.
Yeah.
Caramel apple on the finish. This one's got a finish that's sticking around. I really like that one. That is good. That is good. I could not take any of them other than that one. That one I like. That one I like. I could pass on all of them. Except that one. That one's a good mix.
We can buy more.
We can buy more. Some more
Overall, overall, what you're saying is the batch and bottle Manhattan with the Glenfiddich is the bomb.
I like it.
They're pretty, to me, it and the High West are pretty close, but the batch and bottle could win that battle blind. I think
Wins it.
High West has that little bit higher ABV, which I think shows. But that batch and bottle with the Glenfiddich just really it really surprised me.
Yeah. Yeah, there's, again, the High West isn't bad, but that batch and bottle Glenfiddich, man, something speaks to me on that one. No. Just a touch. There you go. Nice.
We'll sit.
Yeah, I'm taking that one home. There ain't no need.
We don't fight over it.
We
You got
might.
yours.
Sometimes it's fun to Greco-Roman wrestle.
Price point real quick. So I did mark $15 on the bullet. That was the same as their old fashioned. And I believe the batch and bottle is in that same price range, $15 to $18.
Nice.
High West is a little higher at 25. I think it paid off the 20.
It
I
did.
would, if
At
I was going to
43%,
buy the old fashioned,
Yeah.
I would definitely go back to that High West.
The orange
Here, I
still
don't know
40.
much. If they were side by side in the liquor store and this one's 15 and that one's 25, I'm going batch and bottle all day.
if they cost the same, I'd go batch and bottle.
Yeah.
That
It's
Glenfiddich
close.
shining through. I like it.
But I would say though too, I'm not an old fashioned aficionado. I'm not a Manhattan aficionado.
I'm not a cocktail.
These were
person.
all, I think, well worth trying.
Yeah, try them out. I mean, it does have your whiskey in it. It's it's a door for many people to try whiskey for the first time. But man, I just can't get away from the beautiful neatness.
Yeah.
So,
All right.
Scotch It, you Scotch gods,
Cilantro.
dummies.
High West Manhattan style.